As an audio nerd, I like to monotype. You're welcome. Yeah, I've been rolling all the time.
Cool. All right, cool.
I remember Colin, we're talking about penises and
God,
yeah,
I'm gonna get canceled by the Dude Association.
Oh yeah, let me wipe my face too. Apparently, you got to wipe our faces now.
Gotta wipe your face with the grease. You know, you want to be, you know.
I'm trying to see. Does the shame come off too? I don't see any shame.
No. You're Irish, right?
Scottish.
Oh, so you're even worse. You're like me. Yeah. Well, there's no making us not red, but less red.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to think I'm more intelligent because I'm well read.
Yeah, my boy's on fire today.
Fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot is what I am. Yeah.
How are we not famous already?
Well, I am famous in my own mind.
That's true. That's true. I know you tell me that all the time.
Yeah, fuck me.
Just so you know, in my own head, doing pretty good.
You should see the lights. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Do you want to start that thing?
Yeah, I do. Okay. So whatever it is, we can add about, 10, 20.
Yeah. Whatever, man. How you doing, dude? Good to see you.
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
Do you have a good week?
I had a great week. Lot happened. Woo. Boy, do I have stuff to tell you.
Yeah, tell me.
I've been winning the girl back.
All right.
Which is huge. Have you I'm sure you've had to win.
Oh yeah, I've had
ladies. Have you? You seem like a really sweet, honest, nice, good human. I feel like of the two of us, I'm clearly the devil. If the audience is our person, you'd be the angel on the shoulder, and I would be the
that sounds right.
The problem.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Have you had to win women back that you've wronged or let down?
I definitely have crawling back for asking for forgiveness. And knowing that okay, this could be bad and this could be, I got to do something more. And,
did it work out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it worked out. One time.
Yeah,
one time. All the other time didn't work out, but one time it worked.
Yeah. Well, it's going well. So I went on like this epic date. Epic just in the terms of like how much we did. We did one of those paint bars. So like it's like a painting class basically, and there's like a instructor or whatever, and it's like we're gonna all be doing. The goal is this painting that we're putting up for you. I'm going to walk you through it step by step, but everyone's is obviously going to be different, and we're all unique snowflakes.
And that's different than a gay bar. How?
Yeah. But anyway, so we did the painting thing. We went ice skating.
Hell yeah.
And then we went bowling.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it was like this awesome three-fer. That was good. I hit a month sober.
Hell yeah.
It was 30 days on Saturday, 31 on Sunday, 32 yesterday, so 33 today.
Right on, man.
So somewhere in there is the official month.
Yeah, that's great.
January last 2 years,
yeah,
but whatever. So that was cool. And I spoke at an AA meeting. I told my story for the first time.
You talked.
That happened.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Which was crazy.
Did you crush? Did you like kill the room and like everyone laughing and stuff?
Well, it was. Part of the reason that they asked someone who's only that because you usually like you have a year or more when you start doing that.
Oh, really?
It's like unorthodox.
I thought you speak early on.
In the meeting, you share.
Yeah.
But sitting at the front of the room behind the desk with the guy who's like chairing the meeting.
Oh, that's position. Gotcha.
That kind of speaker.
Yeah, okay.
Where it's like 45 minutes of me talking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that was crazy. Got a tattoo. Got my first tattoo ever. Bro, yesterday.
You got a tattoo.
I got a tattoo, brother.
What does it say, bro? If you can read this, you are too close. Baby on board? What the hell?
Yeah, dude, I'm a big bumper sticker guy.
No, let me read it for real.
So what it really says, a friend of mine, great buddy of mine, rest in peace, Johnny. We drove across the country together when we were 20. We all met up in Allentown at our buddy Jared's house, and we drove to Los Angeles in 4 days.
That's awesome.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
We were 20. We tried to get into a strip club. We got turned away because none of us had fake IDs. None of us were of age. And then we hear from somewhere far away, "Hey, guys!" And then we look up, and it's this huge warehouse building, and Johnny's on the roof. Somehow, he's like, "I think I found a way in." And we're like, "Dude, we got to get out of here."
Dude?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was the man. He was a wonderful, wonderful photographer, artist, semi-pro skateboarder, snowboarder. handsome son of a bitch. Do not leave him around your girlfriend. Especially now. No, I'm just kidding. But
he'll kickflip right into that puss.
Yo, dude, you have one or two for sure. But anyway, his dad passed away the same year that mine did. Our mutual, one of our dearest friends in the world, passed away when I was 17. Johnny must have been 16, or maybe even 14. But anyway, Johnny passed away. August of 24, and he was staying at my house a bunch. He was living in Colorado. He came back here. Long story short, we were partying one night at my apartment in Middletown here, and I was not doing the best of taking care of myself or my space. And I woke up, and Johnny had I had this pretty cool 2-bedroom by myself in Middletown, and the living room and kitchen were kind of this open floor plan with a little window here with a half wall that then opens up, and it was a mess, and there was tons of dishes, no dishwasher. I wake up in the morning hung over his balls being like, are we gonna keep this party rolling? Yeah. Johnny's finishing the last dish, everything is clean.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, this is so nice, you didn't have to do that.
Damn.
He's like, oh, whatever, I woke up, it's here to do, and it seems like you could use a little boost. And I was like, that's really sweet of you, man. So I drove him where he had to go, came home, and I found in my journal, in his handwriting, if you ever feel like you're falling short of something, remember you're 6 foot tall. And so now I got that right.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
In his handwriting.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. You must have really sucked that dick good.
Oh, dude, he had a piece.
When you're blacked out, he's like, I got to get him back. That was a really good night. Right? I mean, that's what you're saying.
I assume so. I always wake up with a salty mouth.
What's that proverb? Go to bed with a salty mouth, wake up with a
clean house.
Yeah, clean house. That's it. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. The guy who did it is this guy who's sober 19 years, but has done 12 years in jail and had this wild life. And it felt like a movie scene.
That's cool. Yeah. No, I like that vibe. You walk in, you talk about what's going on. And
he's really cool. And he was giving me great life advice. And then my sponsor was calling. He was hanging up on him in fear, making him fear because they're old buddies.
Yeah.
And these two big for real, very tattooed men are there taking time to talk to little orange, freckled Madison, Connecticut.
At the meeting, you mean?
At the tattoo parlor yesterday. Parlor. Yeah, he came hang out. It's just surreal to me because I feel like I'm such a pussy and white bread orange.
We're among friends right now. We're in the same space. Yeah. I relate to that.
But
feeling.
Those dudes are not. But they were. But they both see my drinking as enough of a problem and me as enough potential to take time to sit and try and be positive with me.
Yeah.
So it felt like a movie. It felt like. Who's the dude in Sons of Anarchy?
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah, right. But it felt like the Sons of Anarchy old guy and Tony Soprano were sitting with me in a tattoo parlor by myself.
Yeah.
Helping me with this memorial thing for my friend and talking to me about how I can be a better man. It's just surreal shit.
That's great, man. It makes you feel good, though.
It's cool. It makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like I'm living a movie a little bit, but maybe it's what I need to listen actually this time. But the thing about the tattoo thing, dude, is because you don't have any, right?
I have none. I've managed to escape them.
Right, and today's episode is great because we actually brought in live on camera.
No one will be upset about that one bit.
Yeah, but no, because everyone always says, they're immediately addicted to them. They want to get more as soon as it happens.
Yeah,
and they also talk about how much it hurts and whatever. And my lady friend has 7 tattoos, and she was like, "You're gonna cry. You're a huge pussy. You're gonna cry." And I was like, "Sure, there's no way." And
no.
And I didn't shed a tear. I didn't shed a single tear.
That's cool.
But the second it started, the first on there, in my head, not out loud, but in my head, I was like, "Oh well, there's no way we're gonna finish this. There's obviously a river of blood pouring out of my chest right now. I must be flooding the room with blood because that." And I looked at no blood. It's just you're a pussy, and that does hurt that bad.
That's amazing.
So I'm just there trying to answer this tough real dude questions and stories, and I'm just holding my eyeballs. But didn't cry.
Is it dusty in here or something? Is it dusty.
and they're totally right. Like I'm now immediately like, what else can I get? What else? Even though it hurts so bad, and it's like that's a weird. Like you don't usually overdose the first time you try a drug and then go, I want more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like it's more like jujitsu when you go and you just get embarrassed by people, but for some reason you're like, I can't wait to come back.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be like if you bomb, like the first time you do comedy, because the first time I did comedy, I definitely bombed, but to me, because I got some laughs, that was the taste I needed. To keep chasing it.
Yes. Oh, I totally relate to that.
But generally speaking, like alcohol, drugs, whatever, it's like you have a good time. It's like the chasing the dragon you can never catch. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And with this one, it's like, immediately some of the most serious pain I've ever felt. But then as soon as it's over, your brain's like, what else can we get? This is fucking so cool.
It's like trauma bonding, right?
Maybe,
it's like trauma bonding.
Perhaps.
Where you have other, you're like, no, you're going to really like this. You're going to really love this pain. And you're going to want it again and again and again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't want that pain. Yeah. I immediately, I'm such a pussy that I'm like thinking, because like my sponsor, he's like, the hand is basically black. Like he's like, and I'm like, how do you get your those bones, dude?
It must hurt like hell.
So, and he's just like, oh yeah, it's like I'm like, oh my god, dude. Like, but my immediate thought is, what else can I get, and where is it gonna be the easiest?
Damn. It's like a dopamine thing, isn't it? And it's just like it's a pain. It's like you get that surge. Like anything that makes your brain like go, like intense, isn't that like addictive?
Maybe that's
what
it is.
Or you're transferring your alcohol to tattoos?
Hey guys, here at FMK&J, we like to thank our sponsors, and today's sponsor is Tactical Broccoli. Ladies, are you tired of your man not wanting to eat vegetables? Are you tired of him calling it rabbit food? Try our new product, Tactical Broccoli and Tactical Vegetables. You see, the word tactical is scientifically proven to activate a man's desire to feel smart and useful. Just by adding the word tactical in front of veggies or anything will increase his likelihood to do it by 85%. This message brought to you by Tactical Broccoli.
You're sure you're not addictive in any way?
Right. Yeah, I don't have an addictive personality. I just want to do this for the rest of my life always. But
again and again and again and again.
I'm just passionately obsessive. But no, I don't know. But it's weird that does immediately come in your brain. Mm-hmm. Even though you're like kind of like trying to do transcendental, like I'm not even here. Pain is not real. Like while it's happening.
Pain is not real. Pain is not real. Yeah.
Don't cry in front of these guys. They will think so many terrible things. But yeah, that was crazy. But back to the date night.
Yeah. So you went
painting, ice skating, bowling.
Skating and bowling.
Yeah. It's the second time we've done the painting thing. The painting thing is fun.
Are you sure you're not just quoting a movie? Like you're just telling me the story or plot of a movie?
Buddy, when you're not blacking out from the moment you wake up, there's so much you can do.
That's true. Well, thanks for the advice. I'll take it under advisement.
Consider it. It's not a definite, but it's worth mulling over. But yeah, and I think the funny thing about me and probably a lot of people is like bowling is one of those things that the average person I don't think does very often. But whenever you do it, you're immediately embarrassed when you're not awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, well, this is fucking crazy. Like, I usually...
Yeah. You immediately turn around. You're like, no, I could do better than that. No, I really can't. Yeah.
I found the same with painting. I haven't painted... I mean, I've done this class twice with her now in the last, 4 or 5 months. Mm-hmm. But before that, it was college the last time that I touched brush. You know what I mean?
I've done one... paint. What do they call it? Sipping. They call it.
It's one of those.
Paint. Sipping
it's
paint.
one of those. I didn't do it. I didn't sip anything.
You didn't sip anything. Yeah. I did a sip and paint. That was like the first time I'd ever sat down to paint something. And you're right. There's no hiding. Like you can't hide. If you do a bad job, you'll remember it.
Yeah, it's right there. And there's a weird ego of like, I'm better at this, and it's like, why? Why would you be better at this thing you've not done in 20 years?
Yeah.
And when you did it, it was just to not get in trouble because you were in art class. in mandatory school.
No, you're right. Even bowling, because it's like there's a simplicity to it. There's a seeming simplicity to it. And like, it was like, oh, you just move, you put the brush and you do that, and then you realize, oh, my nerves don't control this at all. I thought I had no fine motor control.
And like being aware of how much paint is on the brush.
Yeah.
Because you're like mixing colors, then you got to bring them up, and then there's stroke technique and all, and you got to backhand it and give it the stranger and all that. And they do a good job.
You mean teaching it?
Yeah, the one it's in Milford. I don't know, whatever. They don't pay us, so I won't plug them. And we have way too many fans. But like, to give that away for free. But like, it was one of those, and it's cool, and it does end up looking better than you like, because it's step by step. Like you're early, and you're like, this is shit, it's dog shit, and it's like, you're making a background blue for the baseline sky or something.
Oh yeah, you start with the back and you work forward.
Yeah, you work forward.
You work forward.
And it's acrylics and they dry fast and all that. But it does end up looking cool. You do end up feeling cool. But there's this weird, like, I'm a better artist than this. It's like, what are you talking about? Like in your own head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like, why am I feeling insecure about something I've never done?
Right. Why would I? Yeah.
Why do I suddenly think I'm going to be good at this?
Yeah.
It's got to be a guy thing.
You think so?
I mean, maybe it's for everybody, but I know the feeling though, where you're like, oh, you for some reason you just have in your head, I'm gonna do this thing, and then nope.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, that didn't go anywhere, but
Yeah, it's like you don't even you don't
cut that out.
You don't think of yourself as this like big ego person,
right?
But then you go to jiu-jitsu and you're like, why am I not beating everyone up? Why is everyone able to strangle me? Go to the paint class. Why am I not fucking Monet? You go to bowling and you're like, I thought I was the Big Lebowski. Like, you know what I mean? Like I anyway am like, I assume I'm probably gonna be top 3%. Like whatever you're doing, it's like, well, why would you think that?
So maybe you just have you have confidence. I think it's called confidence. You go in with confidence, but it's not warranted confidence.
Yeah,
it's not.
So it's a delusion.
Confidence.
Are we talking delusion?
Yeah, or it's you're good at comedy. You're good at one thing.
Thank you.
You're good at one thing doesn't necessarily mean you're good at anything else.
Right. I figured it just across the board.
Right. And I feel the same way too. Like, I'm good at a couple things. But then, like, sometimes I do something, I'm like, oh, I never want anyone to hear or see this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, it's just for me.
Yeah. And I weirdly, like, I'm not, it did come out fine or whatever, but, like, that is just a weird impulse thing that I noticed doing it. And, like, and then the ice skating, buddy.
Okay, this is funny to me. I would love to see you on ice skates. Not in a gay way, but in relatively
purely romantic.
Purely romantic.
Yeah.
Platonic whatever.
Yeah, just in like a merry way, not
I would
like
love to
face
see you on
fuck way.
skates though, because like the Keele and skates is kind of funny.
Is it?
Just
yeah. Well, it's more like
doing this thing.
Don't fall over.
Hey, don't. Yeah.
But like,
why does my jiu-jitsu not work here? Why does my jiu-jitsu not work on ice? I can't figure it out.
The fact that hockey guys fight on skates is so cool.
That's really cool. Yeah,
like they don't get it. Like hockey is so many things at once.
And I like how like most people just know you're gonna fist fight when you play a game. Like the audience just knows. Or the crowd just knows.
Yeah,
but you're right. If you're gonna play hockey, you've got to be like, I got to masculinely do this little dance thing on ice and smooth, and then also be able to kick someone's ass in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have like the hand-eye coordination, stick puck work that is akin to like almost basketball. You got to have crazy balance of like a figure skater. You got to have the pace and cardio of like a soccer player.
Good knees.
You got to have good knees. You got to have nice hockey hair. Hockey hair is important.
Hockey teeth.
Hockey teeth is earned. And then you also got to be able to do all of those and at any moment fist fight while balancing on that. And it's just so, and like legitimately, like I have memories of being with my family, and going to like open skates and like being kind of good. Like I could go backwards, I could do whatever.
Okay.
And it was like it's one of those things because like when your family's been dead for a few years, but like you do have when you're an alcoholic and there's a lot of people that are dead, memories just kind of come upon you sometimes. And I was like, oh yeah, we totally used to do this. Like we used to own skates and like do this.
So it's coming back to you now?
It came back to me when I was there.
The fog is clear and you're like, oh, I remember this.
Different things are coming back, yeah.
Nice.
And but
Nice.
like, again, it's like one of those things that, you know, I just assumed like I'll be pretty good. And then you go, I completely forgot about the importance of thick socks and maybe doubling up so that because the boot of the skate is just it just hurts your feet. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And the way that it fits and all that. And
I was just
wearing
like, why? And I'm like,
I was
oh, yeah,
wearing like
physical,
ankle exposed extra Trojan thin socks. And so it's just like my
Ultra thin.
feet bones on these rental skates.
Oh god.
And like
the screw that comes up.
crazy
to mount it,
pain, dude. Crazy instant pain. And it's like I have to like not cry and not fall over and like try to hold this girl's hand while we go around the rink. And like it was cool.
She's
but
like, why are you squeezing my hand so hard? Oh, sorry. What's wrong with you? You're sweating.
yeah. Are you still breathing? Like,
Why are you sweating?
so yeah, I just got such a intense like it was just a week of like, damn man, like people with visual art skills are so impressive. People that, you know, hockey players, at figure skaters, skating is just so cool. Tattoos are every bit as painful as everyone says. So the people that have them like filled in and like you are an assassin, I think.
Yeah, they like pain.
Prisoner of your own war or whatever. And yeah, it was just like a lot of like, I don't know, like just like, damn, dude, like life. You know what I mean?
That's cool, man.
One of those.
That sounds like a great week.
It was really cool.
I remember I hit you up and you're like, hey, sorry, I was taking a nap with my lady. And I'm like, oh yeah, a nap.
Well,
I might have actually taken a nap.
if it was daytime late, probably was.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. That's great.
Yeah.
And do you think that sequence of date was like a winning over kind of time? Was that worth all of the pain?
It was just we just have such a blast when we're together.
That's great.
And we always want to do shit, which is cool.
That's great, man. I love that.
Yeah. And so no, I think the winning her over was getting her to be like, okay, I'll hang out with you.
All right, I'll do these 3 things with you.
Yeah, yeah. And the bowling was like impromptu, just like, hey, the night's not over. And the ice skating was like, this is great, but like your feet are screaming, right? And she's like, oh yeah.
So you're both like,
yeah.
This is fun, right? This is fun.
Well, it was fun, but it was also like, we got it. And
Yeah.
also there was like, as the open skate, I don't know if this is common. I'm not part of that world, but like we got there because it was like from 7 to 8:20 was the open skate time at this place.
Okay.
Very specific. Interesting.
Open skate versus what?
Like hockey games, hockey practice,
Oh,
local teams
it's
having
an official
the ice.
rink.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And so we got there. We were probably on the ice by like 7:15, 7:20. By like 7:40, you were already starting to feel the young dudes were starting a little bit wrestle with each other while they were skating.
Oh, all right.
And crashing into each other. And there was like a school of fish level of middle school girls that were like slamming into the wall, like the glass, like the
totally,
ice,
yeah.
and then one friend on the other side like making a TikTok while they all do the thing to the camera through the glass, and they're all wearing like gray hoodies and they look like a school of fish
We just
on
wanna
ice.
plow through that. Oh, sorry.
So I looked at my lady and I was just like, neither of us fell down.
That's cool.
We should probably go home before we do.
Yeah. You're ahead of the curve.
Yeah. These kids are getting
Statistically,
crazy. So then we were like, let's go bowling.
Bowling. I was gonna say about bowling. I never want to go bowling, but every time I go bowling, I'm like, this is fucking great, and I really like this. You know what I mean? Like it's something like you said that most people don't do on a regular basis. Yeah. But like as soon as I go bowling with someone, I'm having a blast.
It's such a good time.
I don't know why I forget that. It's like as soon as I leave the bowling alley, I'm like, I'm not going bowling. That's lame. And then it's like as soon as I'm like, yeah, this is great. Yeah. So like what's that like? Why do I have this block in my head for some reason? I guess I never watched Kingpin enough or something. You know what I mean? Or The Big Lebowski. I didn't watch that enough.
Surprised. You look like you would have watched The Big Lebowski as much as I have.
You know, I'm going to surprise you, and a lot of people, I've only seen it one time. Wow. And that was on a tour bus with everybody quoting the movie the whole time I was watching it, and we were all drunk.
So you stopped, you didn't watch it more as a fuck them for this joke?
No,
That's why you watched it the first time.
Oh, I watched it because I hadn't seen it. And this was only like 5 or 6 years ago. Like I haven't actually seen it.
Damn.
That's what I mean. Like I'm one of those guys. What? You haven't fucking seen anything?
I hate because I am that guy for a lot
totally.
of movies.
Me too. I'm the same way.
And it's like that's one of those things where you're like, I fucking hate when someone gives me a bunch of bullshit about not seeing something they saw.
Yeah.
Until it's something I've seen that they haven't seen.
Yes.
And then what the hell's wrong with you? It's sort of like, you know what I mean? It's like get out of the road unless I'm walking in the road.
There's a pile of movies and shows that I have not seen that I think would surprise people, either based on the way I look or how old I am or what they think that most people have seen.
Yeah.
And like,
same.
And it's like, what? You haven't? Like I have a buddy who's never seen Star Wars. And
any of them.
He's my age. He's never seen Star Wars, any of them. He doesn't give a shit about it at all. And it's like, how do you live? How did you grow up in the 80s and not live in like sleepover parties and like your friends had it on VHS? Like, how did you never see it? And like, one of those. And it's fine, whatever. I mean, I've also never watched The Sopranos. So
ooh, it's weird we have to cancel this podcast.
I know.
Already.
It's like,
isn't that crazy?
Everyone's going to start shitting all over me now. And that's fine.
That's like the one.
I know,
oh my God.
I know, yeah. But I've seen Breaking Bad. I've seen The Wire. And there's a lot of shows that I have seen. And so, like, I'm welcome and open to comments about how lame I am. I have a thick skin, so,
Mm-hmm. Sopranos is rough, dude.
You're like, what have I done?
Sopranos
why am I here?
Rough, dude.
You're like, why am I having a podcast with this loser?
1 year as a birthday gift, I got 5 episodes scripts.
Oh
from
wow!
My dad. Of
oh, that's
Sopranos.
cool. Yeah.
It was sick, but like,
how big are
but
they? Like the
TV
actual
scripts. So the 5 of them together was like that.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, we got to change that.
I mean, I could start watching it.
We might have to do watch the pilot together episode of this or something.
Well, we should be social at any level outside of this and maybe watch it together.
We should. I mean, I'm out here busy painting paintings and rolling bowling balls.
Yeah, you're busy hurting your feet and your skin.
Yeah, and body.
And your body.
Don't mention
that's right.
The jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Dude, the jiu-jitsu thing, I gotta say, and then we'll jump to yours. And then I also went to the birthday roast of Ish I wanted to talk about, but
oh yeah,
it was kind of interesting. But dude, jiu-jitsu, awesome. Recommended if you're 35 and under, or really any time, but like definitely younger.
So
the better.
He doesn't recommend it to me.
I know I do, but it's like you got to go to the right place.
Yeah.
But I had the experience recently where, because like when you go to jiu-jitsu, you're the worst, right? Everyone's
you
better
walk
than
in.
you.
Oh, okay. You walk in and you're just starting as the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you haven't done it before.
Yeah.
and you're typically in a place where they all have, and it's a very common experience to go in, and you're like, this, I weigh like 220, 225, 6'1".
Mm-hmm.
I'm Planet Fitness strong.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
say.
Yes.
And not crazy, but I'm not like not. And a dude that's like 80 pounds lighter than you will just wrap you up like it's nothing, but there's something in the mind when that happens, for me anyway, where it's like it's not as humiliating because it's evidence that this works. Because a smaller dude is beating you.
Yeah.
So technique acquired
trust
works.
the process, trust the technique,
Right.
because it is actually doing it.
So you're like humbled, but you're like, in your head, you're like, if this was a real fight, I could just jackhammer punch. And I probably would still be beaten up by these small people. But there's that in your brain, it's mostly for me like just evidence that this works and is worth learning.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Then recently, I went with a guy who is better than me technically, doing it longer, more consistently. But also, he had 80 pounds of size and strength on me.
Oh, okay.
So it was just like, mind your P's and Q's. I've never felt more like a ginger baby, like a child, like a helpless
Ginger snap.
Yeah. I'm lucky I didn't get ginger snapped, because it was just like the strength of it felt like if you're in the comedy community, me and Charity Gregory, wrestling,
Right.
just
right.
that disparity of what are you doing? Why are you trying that?
Why are you doing this?
What's the goal here? Level of disparity. So it's just like, wow, like there's not enough hours in the day or years left on the clock for me to ever be like. There's some dudes that can just do whatever they want to you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It's so terrifying.
Yeah, there are guys where they're not afraid of anything. Everything.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not one of them. I'm a runner, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Although I don't look like a runner in any shape, but it is what it is.
Is that your thing though for fitness? Are you a running
No,
guy?
I did mountain biking for a while until I broke my shoulder off.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Off?
Well, the whole head of my humerus broke off my arm and the ball smashed. And when I was 35, and I was like, oh, that changed a lot of things. I freelance and I need to be able to lift cases and push stuff, and I had to turn down a whole bunch of work. I lost a bunch of work by doing that, and then I had some really good friends that did a benefit show for me at Strange Brew Pub in Norwich.
Cool.
And that actually paid for my physical therapy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Shout out those friends, dude.
Yeah, really good stuff. But
That's
mountain
beautiful.
biking was and that was really, after a big breakup, I was full of a lot of anxiety.
I remember from our last episode, 35 is when partying started, heartbeach happened.
Yeah, all
for
of
you.
that shit happened.
I didn't realize you also went through a major injury.
Yeah, well, that
Physically.
was so that was a tough year. So I 2015 was lost my girlfriend, lost my shoulder, and lost my grandpa all in 1 year or whatever. But that was also the year that I was mountain biking the most and partying the most.
After or simultaneous?
Well, once the breakup happened, it kind of triggered
Of course,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah. So I spent a couple of months of anxiety. I was like, I need to do something with this. So I started mountain biking again. I got pretty good, actually. I was keeping pace with some guys that used to be professional.
Oh, shit.
And I was doing pretty well. And then I bought a new shock for my bike, and I didn't realize I was dumping a lot more energy into my wheel because it was a stiffer shock. And so the softer shocks are absorbing a little bit more. So I was just dumping way more energy. So I was going a lot faster than I thought I was. And I just came up over this ridge and I flew off, literally just launched off the bike because I was coming up so high, and the bike went out and landed pop and all of that. Yeah.
And were you just stranded in the woods now?
I was alone in the woods. I was riding alone like a fucking idiot. And so I had to hold my arm because I was like, and so I had to hold my arm, and then I was like, oh, I'm not going to leave my $2,000 bike in the woods. So I had to hold my arm, get the bike up. So I was holding my arm and my bike, hobbling through the woods going,
Holy shit.
and then people were walking by me and they're like, hey, how you doing? I go, hi, because they can't do anything, right? I just need to get back to my car and I literally called my mom. It's like, hey, Mom, how you doing? I was like, good, what are you up to? I was like, are you free tonight? Yeah. She's like, can you drive me to the emergency room? She goes, why? What happened? I was like, I broke my arm. And but yeah, I had to hobble 1,000 yards back to my car, through the woods, going.
Yeah, that's like method acting to be in The Revenant or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't ride the bike anymore.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think I'm done.
That's one of those things that because it's still snowy here in Connecticut, and I think we're when you're young, snow is only fun. Snow means school might be out. There's snowballs to throw. There's igloos to make. There's whatever, sleds to sleigh, and all that. And when you're young, playing sports and getting hurt is almost fun in a way. It's everyone's gonna sign my cast, or it's a story, or it's whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
But when you're old, it's just my car is fucked from the snow. It's too cold. The engine's fucked, or I gotta dig it out, or I might slip and fall.
I blew my back out shoveling, or something like that. You get injured.
Yeah, and then doing things you love or learning to love, jiu-jitsu or mountain biking or whatever. It's I gotta also still be able to make money, and I don't have my mom to just make me soup and be on her couch all day. Yeah. So getting hurt is a nightmare.
Yeah,
and snow is a nightmare, and really getting older is just a nightmare.
I don't know, man. I'm getting old, and I feel fine. I mean, I feel fine. I don't feel that old.
But it does. But you do. But getting hurt limits.
Well, it changed. Yeah,
what you're gonna do.
Yeah, your reaction to those kinds of things, what you do to that is obviously it's I can't do that anymore. So yeah, man. So I had a week this week.
Tell me about your week.
It wasn't too bad. It was all right. I had to do a Zoom meeting last week. I hate Zoom meetings, man. Have you ever done a Zoom meeting?
I've done them.
Yeah, it's just annoying because it's I don't really have to be here. This could be an email. I'm doing this event in Florida, and it's a big grand opening for a hologram a company that makes holograms, so holography they call it. Whatever. And I'm doing sound. They have a stage and they got a bunch of bands, and I'm doing sound. Sophie and I are doing sound for it. And
ooh, get to work with your love.
Yeah.
Does that happen a lot?
No, not a lot actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're both doing kind of the same job, and usually there's only one
Salary
audio
for one.
audio person, unless it's a big enough where this is big enough, and we're gonna work together. Sick. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And so there's a lot of other components. There's a lot of other components in the project, in the show, or in the event. And so you got to kind of sit and wait and listen to other people have their department conversations, then their department conversations, and their department conversations. And it's just like so tiring, because all I have to say is like XYZ, and we're done. But I had to spend an hour listening to everybody else. I know, man. I'm just like, that's first world problems. But I just, I hate that. I hate that.
That would, in my mind, category be like exactly why you have a Zoom meeting, though. Like, we're all going to be on the same page rather than have to travel anywhere.
Yeah.
You can just plug in, hear the whole, get a sense of the whole picture, be accountable for your piece of the puzzle.
Yes.
Log off, and you're immediately where you are supposed to be.
I know the value of it, and I agree with the value of it. It's just annoying. And, whatever. I'm just me complaining about it.
Yeah, but there are times, like for example, there are AA Zoom meetings.
Oh.
And to me, that's like...
Interesting.
I mean, I guess if you're 80 and you're dying or something, I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to attend it. Yeah, because now, if you're 80 and you're dying, you can attend a meeting now.
Yes. So
remotely.
it's and if you have whatever issue and they work for you, awesome.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, it would be like a Zoom therapy. It's like, what are we doing? Like, it's just so cold and like... It's like, there's no vulnerability. Like, there were stand-up shows over Zoom and during COVID.
Yeah,
like
during COVID.
That, I never did one. You didn't do one of those.
I did do one of those now, yeah. I saw them, and I just was like...
Like, what the fuck are we... Just watch a special.
Yeah.
At that point. Like,
yeah.
The whole point is that it's live, that we're here.
Yeah. It does. It takes it all away. Like, I never did... Like, I heard about bigger comedians talking about doing the shows with the cars, like in the parking lot.
Yeah.
The beeping the horns and stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like, well, I credit them because they were trying to do something rather than nothing.
It's very punk
and they
rock
were also
and cool and a good response. I just would not.
I wouldn't want to do it either. And like, it's also like, I could tell they just needed money, so they needed to do a gig.
Money's great.
Yeah, they needed
Money's
to
always cool.
get paid. Here at FMK&J, we like to thank our sponsors. And today's sponsor is Flexible Reds. Paula Cole was right when she asked, "Where have all the cowboys gone?" Well, I can tell you. If chewing and swallowing takes up too much time in your day, you should try Flexible Reds, the very first ever smokable vitamin.
Because you and your fiance who live together.
Yes.
So were you Zooming in together?
No. She was either in the room.
That you're lovers? Are you secret lovers to these people?
No. Okay. They were together. Everyone knows that. No. She was either working and was unavailable for the meeting, or she was in the room and just listening or whatever.
Oh, so she big leagued everybody. She didn't even need to be.
Oh yeah. She just did. She was just like, I'm doing
cool
other thing. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, she's the one that told me I was a dork. I didn't know I was a dork until I started dating her.
You didn't know? Huh?
I had no idea that I was a dork until I started dating her. I was
Crazy.
like, what? It's like, I thought it was cool. They're like, no, you're really a dork. I'm like, oh, okay. It's good to know.
Wow, that explains. You have a flashback of your whole life. Explains so much.
And I look back and go, oh, no wonder I have no friends from high school. No wonder nobody liked me. I got picked on and made fun of by everybody. I thought it was cool.
Do you remember the Chappelle Show sketch where he played the black white supremacist?
Oh, absolutely.
I just picture you walking around your high school being you, but like as if you're the quarterback, just book checking people, slapping people in the nuts. Everyone's like, what's that nerd doing?
Yeah, what is that dork doing? Yeah, absolutely.
And now you're like, oh, this explains why I got good grades and all those girls didn't answer me.
No one ever talks to me from school. Now I know why. Son of a bitch. And it took me until I got a girlfriend to tell me that.
That's why they kept kicking me out of practice. Yeah, wasn't on the team.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I kept showing up, and they said, no, you can sit on the bench. And then eventually they're like, you don't have to show up. Yeah.
It's the life of confusion.
Delusion, man. It's delusion.
Yeah.
No, that was definitely a thing when she told me I was dork. I was like, what? It's like, you like me, though. You think I'm hot. You want to date
dork
me.
Is cool. Dork's been cool for a while.
I guess so. I mean, I guess it has been cool.
Or nerdy or whatever.
I'm like a dork that does cool things. Like, I feel like I'm not as very interesting as my job is. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like I've always been one of the behind the scenes guys. So, like, I'm the one thinking about sound guys have such they're weird people. Because we could be sitting there in a room full of 1,000 people, and this person on stage is pouring their heart out. They're singing, and everybody in the room is with them. and they're tearing up because of the emotion and the passion. And my thought is, sounds like shit. You know what I mean? It's like I'm so removed from the collective experience when everyone is having. I'm thinking about, why didn't they EQ that way? Why didn't they put a high pass filter on that? Why didn't they compress it? I can turn that off, but because I have the ability to do that, I feel like I have this weird separation that most people have a shared experience, and I'm thinking about where this placement of the speaker is. Like, weird. I'm a weird person. Like, I don't know. I
think that's a professional. Like, does that ruin concerts for you when you're just going to them?
No, and I have learned no, and this I say no, qualified now. No now.
Okay.
I used to be a little bit like that, where it was like I was at a point in my life where I was thinking like, I could make this better, and I'll tell the person next to me how I could make it better, as if they cared at all, And it's that's like the joke: how many sound guys does it take to change a light bulb? It takes one to change it, and 1,000 to stand around telling them how they would do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's just men in general. Like, it's like, I would do it this way. I would do it that way.
Oh, dude. One of the greatest things about being a man is being at your buddy's house who's working on something in his garage and drinking his beer and just not helping.
Yes.
Just talking to him. Just looking at it. Giving advice that's not being asked for.
Or you get to do the sound.
Yeah. This is the greatness of being man. Yeah.
Yeah, that sound stops everybody. It's weird. It's like universal. If you go, everyone stops it, and it's like, what's going on? But you can just be like, yeah, I don't know, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know, buddy. You're not gonna get it done that way.
Oh man.
So I did this show in Ann Arbor this weekend, and it was the Ann Arbor Folk Festival.
Cool.
And I fly a lot for a lot of.
So it was a
gigs.
multi-night.
Well, we did one night.
Okay.
So I flew in Friday. The show was Saturday. Flew home Sunday. And on the way back, so I fly a lot. I've flown a lot for my job, and I sleep on planes. I just get in there. I put my earplugs, my sunglasses on. I just go to sleep.
Superpower.
Yeah, I just
That's
go
a
to sleep.
superpower.
Yeah. And then, but coming home, I was woken up by this guy's voice talking really loudly, and I was coming to, and he was rhyming, and I'm like, what is going on? And it was this dude reading his little daughter, a book in the plane loudly. And I have a recording of it.
No way.
I had to record it.
I was so hoping you were to say it was the pilot, but
Yeah. No, it was this dude. I'm like, what the hell is
this
this
is the flight
guy doing?
home or flight there?
Flight home. I'm just gonna play it and jump to it, and I'm gonna turn it up. And I don't know how it's.
Is this his voice?
This is him reading it. I had the phone like this on my chest.
Sneaky audio. You didn't know a sneaky audio man was next to him.
Yeah.
But Dad, are you riding on the right-hand side? I guess I know my hand, small bear. My right is here, my left is there. Or am I wrong? Now, would that be right hand, left hand, right hand? Let me see. Thank you, Bob. You showed me how. But please, may I ride it now?
So it's this guy, and he sounds like a robot. He's like this emotionless robot.
Yeah.
Like, I will tell you how. Ride this bike and know me how.
Yeah, are you?
I think just see his daughter like, Daddy, why do you sound like that? Like,
or his daughter has him at gunpoint. Like, read me the story, old man.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, okay, I will read you now this story, then I will tell you how.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my fuck! I was like, what is going on?
Yeah,
and I didn't turn around because I didn't want it to make a scene, but I was just like, I'm gonna record this thing.
I'm gonna read Goodnight Moon in the style of Hostage.
But like loud. I mean, it's like you can't tell because the background noise is so loud, but it's loud. Everyone was just like, okay, man. And like, I guess you do what you got to do for your kids,
Yeah, I definitely.
It's a robot voice, dude.
Because a plane is like a little bit disorienting place to wake up, right? Even though you went to sleep on it knowing you were there. Mm-hmm. But if I woke up on a plane, depending on how deep that sleep was, but deep sleep, and I wake up on a plane to that noise, I would think I had died. I would think that like this is like, is that my dad? I missed him.
Yeah. Like, Dad, is that you?
Yeah.
Why do you sound like that?
Yeah.
No, I have earplugs in when I sleep.
So this guy was screaming?
Dude, it was loud. It woke me up, dude. It like woke me up. And I had like 3 or 4 drinks before I got on the plane so I could sleep.
Yeah.
And like, so I had a good buzz going, and he woke me up, but it was so loud.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know if, it's first world problems or whatever, but it's like the kind of thing.
No, it's
right?
fine.
But yeah, that was it was like, what the heck?
That's so funny. What was the fest like?
It was cool. It was like Dawes played, and then John Mook played, and there was a bunch of other people that played before it, and it was like all day. It was an inside venue. It was at the Hill Auditorium in Ann Arbor, and it was like it started at like 10 a.m. and went all the way through, and then my guy played last. He headlined last, and he was solo acoustic, so it was great. Really easy for me. He set up 3 guitars, make sure they're in tune. He goes out and plays for 90 minutes.
Damn.
Or I played for like 60, I think. Played for 60 minutes as a headliner. So it was cool, Everybody was they did a great job. I mean, everyone was organized. The production manager and the contacts, everything had their stuff together. It was really cool. It was a fundraiser for a venue in Ann Arbor called the Arc. And
Cool.
it's a legendary small venue that like everybody, Bob Dylan and everybody from the back in the day played at.
Holy
and
shit.
so it's like a fundraiser festival to keep the
that
place.
going.
Yeah, keep it going. Yeah. So
That's
it was
very
kind of
cool.
cool. Yeah. And,
So you can tune any guitar in rapid time.
Yeah, as long as I have a tuner.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
as I have to have it. Yeah, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I can tune anything. The only thing I can't tune though is a fish. You're welcome. That was dumb.
I think that's how we're gonna
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that.
we're gonna leave that. We love you guys.